This is a continuation of change of subject of formula. We want to look into this. So given that h equals to m bracket v squared minus u squared all divided by 2gx, express v in terms of h, m, u, g, and x. Express v. What that means is that what? Make v the subject of the formula. You have to make v the subject of the formula. So, by the question we have here, h equals to m bracket v squared minus u squared over 2gx. When you look at the right side is a fraction. Though the left is also a fraction, but that will be divided by 1. That means we can easily cross multiply. Let's bear one thing in mind. Before you cross multiply, each side must be expressed as a single fraction. So in that case, we have m into v squared minus u squared will be equal to 2gx. In that case, you open the bracket, mv squared minus mu squared is equal to 2gx. From there, we need only v by the left side. So we can remove mu squared from the left side. That means mv squared equals to 2gx plus mu squared. From there, what do we have? Want to make v the subject, we need to divide both sides by what is beside v here, which is m. So it means v squared equals to 2gx plus mu squared all over m. So the next thing is to cancel this square root. How do we cancel that? Take the square root of both sides. V will now be 2gx plus mu squared divided by m. Please don't forget, plus or minus square root. I told you, whenever you are taking the square root by yourself, you put plus or minus. Now, another thing you need to understand is that when you get a point like this, these two cannot divide each other because of this plus sign. You cannot divide each other. But assuming there's an m here, you have one here, this one contains m, this contains m, with this m, then you can factorize the numerator and cancel it with the denominator. So in this situation, v is made the subject of the formula. The question can go further. You'll be given the values of g, h, x, m, and u. They ask you to find the value of v. The most important thing is that what? After you have done this one, you just substitute the value into it. That will give you the answer. So let us look at another example. Let's look at another example. We have this Zp is equal to Rk over Q minus ms all raised to power 1 over 3. So in this case, we have to make Q the subject of the formula. What do we need here? The first thing, this one is raised to the power of 1 over 3. To remove the square root, we take the square of both sides. What we have here can be written as P equals to cube root of Rk over Q minus ms. They mean the same thing. Both this and this are the same. So to remove this cube root, you take the cube of both sides. And when you take the cube of both sides, we have P cube equals to Rk over Q minus ms. Now, don't let us have it in mind that the unknown must always be on the left side. Unknown can be on the right side. So in that case, we don't need ms by this side. Let's take it to the other side. It means P cube plus ms is equal to Rk over Q. When you look at this, the right side is a fraction. Also, we can express the left side to be a fraction. That should be written as over 1. We can now cross multiply. So we have q bracket p cube plus ms is equal to rk. Remember, we need q, so we don't need to open the bracket. Q will now become rk over p cube plus ms. That is how to make this subject of the formula. You find out that if you follow the procedure step by step, change of subject of formula is one of the simplest topic that we can easily find in mathematics. So follow us on our YouTube channel for more solutions to some of these mathematical problems. Thank you.